Okay, the pass is knocked out of the air by Tijol, but the beater from Mexico all over this play. That is Paulina Gomez Fabiella. And there's a scrum still in the center of the field, and France is able to come away with it. Miquel back to Tijol here on the near side. The shot goes in towards the center hoop, is knocked out of the air by Avila, and it's another opportunity for Mexico. Let's see if Avila can make a more reasonable decision this time.
Well, now he has the offense with him, although none of them are making themselves available
Driven
for a pass.
all the way out of bounds by a head to the back. That may be yet another card. There is a stoppage.
Don't go up and down as much.
And that's a yellow on the French keeper, number 9.
That is Miquel. France, really wants to put an end to this game. That they're up by 10 goals still, but cannot make the catch to make it happen. 2 French players in the box now, still 1 player in the box for Mexico. France does have Lenny Vincent in at seeker now to try to put some more athleticism in there, and also Eric Reyes in the box.
I didn't even see that foul.
I've already caught it 3 times.
Reyes seems frustrated with their current performance. So we'll see, with now 2 players in the box each for each team, we will see how this changes up the pace of play.
It's a much clearer field. Unfortunately, a lot of people blocking our view.
And so on that last drive, offensively for Mexico, right, they had the patience, but the chasers were not availing themselves to Avila. Both of them were marked on the hoops with Avila in the corner. You can't get a clear pass from there, even if there are no defenders. And then you add in the French defenders who were on them perfectly at the hoop. He had nowhere to go with the ball.
Yeah, there was no opening, and then just the driven out of bounds nature. There was no way to go with the ball. It was definitely being turned over to France one way or the other, and that is what we have. We have Teal, number 67, with the quad ball. France gonna play it slow, make a line change, bring in Girardot and Shade Jayola.
And now the original beaters who were fouled on either side are back in.
Bonet makes a move, goes around number 15 and puts it home, but that leads to a fast break going back the other way by Avila, and it's also a goal on that side. So it's a goal for France, followed up immediately by a goal for Mexico, 18-8.
And that's exactly when you want to hit the gas. Avila saw the open field in front of him, 1 defender to beat. It was an easy move around for a good goal.
All right, and that was Bonet. Okay, so over this way we have France with Jayola with the quad ball behind the hoops. Looks for an opening. There's possible stoppage in the seeker game. They're playing on. Jayola gets the quad ball through the hoop with their entire body. 19-8 and then 19-9. Goal, back and forth.
And this is exactly where the teams are going to score the most goals, when they're able to get these big transition ones. And did Reyes finally catch it? Part of the reason France had that last goal is because Team Mexico half stopped while they were looking to see whether Reyes' previous catch was good or not. And no one blew a whistle, so I don't know why they stopped.
Reyes with a little bit of frustration about some of the things that have been happening out there. But if this catch is called good, then it will be a 19-12 score, and we will see what the decisions are. Mexico, if they do continue, needs to get to be less affected by what's happening to them. because they seem to take a couple seconds.
Keeper, you can just pick it up, you can just run with it. France has left the field wide open. They're not hustling too hard back on defense. They're not getting in his way. That's exactly the type of move you need to make there.
This has been a long game, and France, again, was just running up and down in the beginning. That is a good catch. So it is 19-12, and that will make the set score 220. So France with 12, or 120. So they will need 10 before France gets 3. It's a tall order, but with the talent of the team, if they can keep their head in the game, I think they can do it.
It's definitely a deficit to bring yourself out of if you're Team Mexico. But now you get, with the flag runner off the field, you get the full focus of your beaters, of which France has control right now.
Yeah, and France with the quad ball on offense here. Albert looking for an opening once again. Gets a lot of motion. The beaters are able to clear space, and that is a nice put away by Bonnet from behind the hoops. 20-12. 2 away for France in the victory finally. But Mexico not going to go down without a fight here. Gets their beater into the game. That is Brandy Sanchez, number 13, who knocks out the beater for France. Try to open up some space for Mangiuano. Mangiuano passes in to Rebecca Roca, who is unable to catch. Now it's a fast break going back the other way for France. Good pass all the way. Bonnet once again.
I don't know. He bounced that one off the rim. Are we really going to give it to him? Of course we are.
I think it still counts. I mean,
could have been cleaner. Your perfect run down the field to receive a perfect pass in time.
Yes. And we are stopping for the 2-minute heat break here with France 1 goal away from finally putting this thing away.
The prospects are looking grim for Mexico right now. I won't bandy about it. But I think that they have, from when we started here to where they are now, they have made a marked improvement in how they are moving the ball and how they are getting down the field and scoring goals. France just happens to be a very talented team. A lot of their goals are coming from crisp passing. It's coming from, using space effectively to cut the defense, getting around the corner. We saw that second to last goal from Bonnet, cut to the right side and then get around to the center. Mexico just simply did not have the personnel to make a stop at the hoop. That was just how the defense was set up at that time. So, France is capitalizing on all these situations, but Mexico is still putting up a good fight. It's not a total demolition. I think they have a lot to be proud of in this game, and I think that they can move forward learning a lot of lessons here.
Yes, Mexico can definitely get some more cohesiveness out of this game and really put on a show in some of their other matches over the course of the rest of the day. France needs to settle down, but I think their speed is going to match up with just about anybody out here. And it looks like we're coming back from the water break here, 20 seconds. Team Mexico wants to put on a show here at the end of this game. If they don't get back into it, they at least want to put another couple of goals on the board.
Pad your stats.
Yes. Avila with the quad ball when we start back up.
And France with dodgeball control. All French players squarely set up in their keeper zone on defense.
I think the first time we're seeing Isabella Torres, number 83, here on the near side for Mexico. Maybe a chance to get them their hands on the quad ball before the end of the game. The far side is still Viviana Estrada, number 18, out there with Mangiuano and Avila. Beaters exchange is a nice catch by the French beater, and that pushes Mexico back into a reset. Once again, rule book concerns in my brain. I'm like, oh, that's a turnover, but no, that's MOQ only.
And the IQA version, they are allowed the single reset across the midpoint line, so that is the one used. And France, patient, using their pressure to the advantage, but not pushing the envelope.
But now, if they do it again, then, good things will happen to them. All right, exchange from Mexico in the center of the field here. Gets the quad ball back into Avila's hands. Avila knocked out of the air by Bonet and picked up by Jaola, who gets it into Albert's hands. That rims off of the middle hoop. I don't think that was supposed to be a shot. I think that was going to be another pass to Bonet here on the near side.
That was like a wild sidearm sky hook almost.
Yeah.
Like he just kind of whipped it up there and almost scored.
Yeah, could have been a fun game winner. Instead, it's just a turnover. Mexico still playing their offense, still coaching them up out there. Wants to put a great showing on the board at the end of this game. Behind the hoops, the quad ball is knocked out of the air by Albert.
But the combo passing was there. That's an improvement.
There is another pass. This time it's picked out of the air by Mangiano. But there are a lot of hands in the air. Looks like a penalty might be coming on France. The referees do not want us to end this game. They want to be out there. Got to get their jogging in.
Bonet seems very unhappy with the stoppage.
Conversation with the French beaters. It's a yellow on number 3.
France has seen a lot of beater fouls this game.
Pierre Allard with that. Yes, that is a lot of beater fouls and a lot of seeker fouls for France. They need to clean those up.
Especially if they're going to face tougher teams.
Alia, number 6, in it chaser for France, along with Albert and Bonet. And Jaola. But it's Mexico with the quad ball coming back up this other way. Torres here on the near side, along with Bustos, number 8. Manuel Bustos, I think, first time in the game. Maybe fresh legs for Mexico is what they need to put their 10 straight goals on the board. That is a little bit off, but it gets into the hands of Mangiano, but is off again, trying to hit it through the middle-sized hoop, and it is covered by the French chaser. Nice work by France there, cleaning things up.
That was a great point defense by Shade Jaola, number 16 of France. That was good point defense and disallowed that Mexican goal.
Oh, but it is going to be turned over to Mexico at the back. Bustos with the quad ball in hand due to the turnover. I'm not sure what that was for. But France setting in trees now. Pass is way over the top. There are both players. Oh, the Mexican player is able to get to it. That's Avila. Missed when that beat. And Avila gets around Albert towards the short hoop, but it's taken down by Bonet. But it looks like it's going to be another call on France. And that is probably a goal for Mexico. The French team very upset with the call right now.
Bustos scoring to the top hoop off that advantage call. I think it was, if I had to guess based on the play, it looked like an illegal tackle, but I'm unsure. We'll get the official call here in a moment.
It is 210 to 13. The next goal for France will win it. That has been the case for about 3 possessions. So French team playing a little sloppy here at the end.
There are some things I can do and things I can't do. Popping the shoulder back to places where I never used.
Conversation continues with the referees, trying to decide the timing of the foul, probably the severity of the foul.
And remember here that France has a beater in the box. Number 3, Allard. I'm going to guess it's Allard.
I've been guessing the whole time. It's all right. French people, please know that I do not hate you. It's not. I didn't mean it.
Please forgive us.
All right.
So depending on the timing of the foul and the goal, it may be that the fouling player,
goal is good for Mexico,
or there is, I guess no call after the discussion. So that means Allard will go back into play.
Yes. And now Bonet trying to get around 2 Mexican defenders, and they both take him down. Aaliyah comes in to try to save it, but Gomez, number 13, the beater for Mexico, cleans it up and gives Mexico another chance going back the other way.
Great group tackle there by Team Mexico.
It is 21-13 still. Mexico with another shot here to put another goal on the board. Avila makes a move around, passes over top. It's too tall for Torres. And Bonet is able to pick it up on the near side.
It was a good idea, and there was more movement from Team Mexico there as France will move it back upfield.
That's a pass over the top of the hoops and goes out of bounds once again to Mexico. Bustos with the quad ball.
What I was going to say on the last one is it was a good idea by Team Mexico, right? They had some movement there, but all three chasers at the hoops were flat, right? They were in one plane with each other. The only way you were going to get it to someone was a high pass, and even then it was too high.
France setting their defense with both dodgeballs in position here. Mexico trying to crack it. Gets the crack by that shot from Avila.
Off the hands of someone in France.
21-14. France still in the lead, but Mexico continues to chip away. France, oh, did that fall through? The nice little touch shot falls through to finally end the game in favor of France.
Not with a bang, but with a quick little mid-ranger.
Yes. Albert with the shot to end it. 220-140. France is the winner. If you will stick with us for a couple minutes, we will do our interviews with the players post-game, I guess, since that happened last time I didn't expect, but we can do that this time.
Absolutely.
All right, so they'll be sending someone over in just a couple minutes. Until then, this has been Clay Dockery along with
Matt Dwyer.
And we will see you for the next game here.